real. Yeah. It's Gabe Real. It's a motherfucking Megadon with guns like Megatron. Your money short like a leprechaun. Bust a rock, call me Steph LeBron. When I hit them in their chest, they gone. Rest assured, I'm the best for sure. Got a special whore that does extra chores. Give me neck and more when I wreck the core. Hit her in the head, leave a messy floor. Yeah, I'm the one rapper you don't wanna fuck with. Couple years ago, I was on that dumb shit, but now I'm back with the band. Cause I take over the rap game and put it on my back like I run shit. Put in work like overtime, the coldest rhyme. Tell me why I'm so divine, I blow your mind. Then tell your hoe she fine. Tell that bitch to come in cause her soul is mine. Nobody else has a stamina. The battle of rap, I call it the Santa, but you're harder than Africa. I'm attack with the back of ya. Stripe you Adam's avatar, shatter and splatter the shit like abracadabra. I'ma beat you with a stick like a fucking pinata. All these bitches talking shit, but they're sucking a ladder. Dick, so now I gotta slaughter your daughter in Guadalajara. They gon' drink a bottle of water. Yeah, maybe that's just part of my fantasy. I'm a star lord like
Hey now. What's going on, everybody? Man, I don't know why my fucking camera keeps moving, bro. Either that's my monitor.
I was about to say, don't nobody come here but you.
It's either my camera or my damn monitor, bro. I swear, someone's in here fucking with my shit, dude. What's going on, bro? What's going on? Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Gabe Real Podcast.
Hey now.
I hope you're doing well. I hope this message finds you good spiritually, mentally, physically, financially, emotionally, all those great things, guys. We hope you're doing well in life. Today, we're going to be talking about my boy SHEDEUR Sanders. He's supposedly his stock has fallen from what I'm reading right here. I'm not exactly sure why these dumbass teams, they're not drafting him. And we're going to be talking about that. And we got a few more topics we're going to be kind of scrolling and reacting to, guys. Also, the Shannon Sharpe controversy. ESPN dropped him from the programming. And I think he was on, what was he on? Tuesday was his last day? He was on there Monday and Tuesday. And then he wasn't scheduled for yesterday. And then they said, I think yesterday that they were going to go ahead and cut ties with him. Hey now, my boy Alex.
Hey now.
Bro, we got 66 viewers in here on X
Hi,
already.
Alex.
So that's crazy, bro. 66 viewers in like 2 minutes, bro. What the? I said, what the? That's crazy. Guys, if you're watching me on X, guys, make sure you drop a follow, drop a sub, and drop a like, drop a comment like my boy Alex right now. My boy Alex.
Hey now.
What's going on, baby boy?
Oh my goodness.
We're going to be talking about this SHEDEUR Sanders stuff that's going on right now, first and foremost. And then later on, we're going to be talking about Virginia Giuffre. She dies by apparent suicide amid the Jeffrey Epstein case. So she did. So we're going to be talking about why or how did she commit suicide whenever she tweeted something that she would never commit suicide. Much like I say all the time, I'm not 100 viewers in here. What the?
It's that,
It's that SHEDEUR.
yeah.
It's SHEDEUR Sanders right here. Yeah, I'm not sure why he's not getting drafted, guys, but we're going to be getting into that right now. We're going to be playing, and we actually have a hilarious prank that somebody actually called him. In case you didn't know, he is the son of Deion Sanders. This says scouts saw this throw and said, we good.
Where offensive coordinators drawn it
They
up
saw
and you
this
know where you're
throw,
going.
and they'd be
You
like,
just don't see as much of it.
look at this throw.
You don't see as much of it. And
They said, nah. They said, nah, he ain't it.
Oh, okay.
They saw a throw like that. They said, nah, bro, he's
Where
trash.
Offensive coordinators drawn it up and you know where you're going. You just don't see as much of it.
You don't see as much of it. And honestly,
It was really like shaky. Yeah.
oh,
That's an amazing throw, though. Can't nobody do, you can't do that.
I don't play football.
Yeah, I know, but what-
His daddy is like.
But what are you talking about? It was shaky. What do you
It
mean
was
it was
a little
shaky?
wobbly. I don't know. I feel like I don't know.
Can you do that, though?
No, but I'm not supposed
Okay.
to be able to do that.
Exactly.
What you mean?
Exactly.
If I played my whole life, I'd probably be able to do it. But I mean,
Nah, I doubt it. I doubt it.
you're
I
a
doubt
hater.
it.
I
No.
mean, obviously there's something going on with him that they're not drafting him. This man had a whole room. I don't even know who this is. Like before we got on, I literally had to ask you, who is this and what is this that's going on? Because I just see it all over my X feed.
Mm-hmm.
And you told me who he was, but I just been seeing so many memes and everybody's just been making so much fun of him. I mean, he have like a whole room dedicated to the draft or something like that in his house.
Well, he's having a draft. Everybody has draft parties. What are you talking about?
No,
Everybody
but
has
he
draft
have like a
parties.
whole room,
if
like
you're getting selected-
customized. No, like a customized
Yeah,
room.
because he got some money.
Yeah, but that's what they're saying. Like, imagine doing all this and you don't get picked, like not first or second round.
Yeah.
That's
but,
what I'm saying. So like, that's
But
crazy.
like the people to the people who are talking shit, shut up, because y'all not getting drafted neither. So no, I'm not talking about you.
No,
I'm talking about the people online who are talking shit. Like, bro, they laughing at him. They trolling this man. They literally prank called him and they said, "Oh my God, hey, bro, you gonna have to wait a little bit longer." Click. I'm gonna play. He thought it was a team. He thought it was a team called to pick him. I swear to God, I'm gonna play the video.
Oh, that's me.
He thought it was a team. Nashville native here, obviously Tennessee Titans fan. Hey now. What's going on, Nashville? Y'all stole our team, man. Tennessee Titans. Y'all stole the Houston Oilers, and they went to become the Tennessee Oilers, and they changed to the Titans fans. We are rivals.
Hey now.
Because I'm from Houston Astros, Houston Texans. But welcome in Mr. Kel from YouTube. Glad to have you with us. Even if you are a Tennessee Titans fan, which y'all need, well, you know what I mean. SHEDEUR Sanders would be not be a bad pick for Tennessee.
Who was he supposed to be hoping to go to?
There's a lot of teams that need a quarterback. There
wasn't nobody he was like hoping that he was going to get.
The Giants, the Jets.
That was going to pick him?
You know what I'm saying? So let me see.
That's why I was asking, because you know normally they have like a hope that this team is going to pick them.
The Titans, they got Will Levis, so they good. They good over there.
That.
But they got a lot of teams that need a quarterback. He's a badass quarterback, and also he's Deion Sanders' son. Deion Sanders, one of the best players, and also I got a tweet sent earlier by Donald Trump.
It's the Deion Sanders, Riff Raff Deion Sanders.
No, just the actual legend, Deion Sanders.
I know, but you know I'm talking about the one he always be talking about his songs.
Donald Trump says this earlier. What is wrong with the NFL owners? Are they stupid? Deion Sanders was a great college football player and was even greater in the NFL. He's a very good coach, streetwise and smart. Therefore, SHEDEUR, his quarterback son, has phenomenal genes and is all set for greatness. He should be picked immediately by a team that wants to win. Good luck, SHEDEUR, and say hello to your wonderful father. Amazing. Dropping the clues bombs.
Donald Trump, bro.
This is a Kaepernick case. SHEDEUR Sanders going through. Exactly. That's what they're saying. Black Adam Schefter said that this is a fucking humiliation ritual that they're putting this young man through. I don't know why they're doing it to him though. Like, what did he do? By the way, Fat, Even, and Kel, if you're new to the channel, if you can, drop a like, drop a sub. If you want to subscribe, we talk about all kinds of shit, sports, politics, all kinds of shit, music, entertainment. So this is a podcast we've been going on for a few months now, but we're gonna go ahead and get into this SHEDEUR Sanders' unexpected slide into the 2025 NFL Draft. In a surprising turn of events during the 2025 NFL Draft, quarterback SHEDEUR Sanders was not selected in the first 2 rounds. A development that has caught the attention of fans and analysts alike. While Sanders was anticipated to be a high pick, quarterback like Tyler Show, who was chosen by the New Orleans Saints, they could have got him in the 2nd round, and Jackson Dart were drafted before him. This unexpected draft position for Sanders has led to widespread speculation about the criteria NFL teams use for selecting quarterbacks. Although there's been talks about potential biases, the focus remains on Sanders' confident demeanor and how it might not align with the traditional NFL quarterback archetype. This situation has reignited broader conversation about the evaluation process in professional sports. What are they talking about? His confident demeanor. Because he's cocky?
Oh, maybe
he's too cocky?
Oh, maybe he thinks that he's going to be running the show and he's going to tell them what to do and he don't fall in line.
Bro, but either way, I guarantee they're going to regret it. Just like we regret not getting fucking Vince Young. We drafted Mario Williams in the goddamn, 2005 NFL Draft. The Texans? Fucking morons, bro. I swear, they're fucking idiots. Also, Kanye West with the Playboy Cardi. So this is Bo SHEDEUR. This is him last night after night 1 of the NFL Draft. Check this out.
We all didn't expect this, of course, but I feel like with God, anything possible, everything possible. I don't feel like this happened, for no reason. All this is of course, fuel to the fire. And under no circumstance, we all know this shouldn't have happened. But we understand we're on the bigger and better things. Tomorrow's the day. We're going to be happy regardless.
Tomorrow's the day, which was today. There go his daddy.
That's a little sad, right?
It's kind of sad, but it's,
I kind of feel sad. I don't even know. Like, I don't really know. I don't ever watch the draft. I don't be paying attention to that kind of stuff. I just watch the games whenever they come on. But that is sad. I feel like he felt a little humiliated up there standing in front of
It's a humiliation ritual. That's what Black Adam Schefter said.
That's why they didn't do that to Bronny.
Huh?
Why they didn't do that to LeBron James' son?
Because he's not great.
That's what I'm saying. Why they didn't do that to him?
He's like a pure nepo baby.
And this man actually, they say, deserves it. He should be out there, but they got him not even second round pick.
This is from Bleacher Report right here. I like this what he said though. I like what he said right here. Check this out from Bleacher Report.
What's going on with y'all? What's up with y'all, man? We're here. We're in good spirits, of course. God don't make mistakes. We got faith in God no matter what. Whatever it is. Whatever it is, bro. We're not worried about nothing. What's going on?
But anyways, I'm not even sure, like, dude, at this point, why the fuck have we grabbed? We could get a fucking backup QB. Like, what we could use a badass backup QB, but the thing is, he's not trying to be backup, bro.
This is weird.
He's not trying to be
really
backup.
Weird.
And look, this is what Fat Evan says right now. He says how NFL teams see SHEDEUR Sanders right now. They see him as a Colin Kaepernick. What are you saying? They're being racist?
I know. I'm confused on that. What does that mean? Is he like a black supremacist or something?
He black.
Like, what is he, like a Black Panther or something? Or what's like? I'm confused. Like,
Built
why
a
are they
custom draft room to hold a draft party last night. This gives you a better understanding as to why he didn't get drafted in the first round.
That's what I was talking about.
All these hats he had ready. He had all these hats ready. Legend. But and he got money. I gotta see where he got his money from, because not just his daddy's money. He got money from other places too. He be iced up. He be iced up like a swole ankle. Breaking Jamar Jarvison Lamar off the board ahead of Sanders. This Key and Peele skit. This is a fucking hilarious.
There's some trolls.
Holy.
Because
This is why hasn't an NFL team selected SHEDEUR Sanders? NFL teams, this is what they say.
why? Because fuck them, that's why.
They really don't like this man, bro.
I wonder why. That is crazy.
I don't know, bro.
Have you watched him play in?
How SHEDEUR must have pulled up to his
college?
draft interviews. Because you go to draft. Oh, because you go to draft interviews, I guess.
Whoa!
What the? That's amazing.
Maybe he rubbed somebody the wrong way.
I guess he rubs a lot of people the wrong way because of his, like they say, his cocky demeanor and shit like that.
Who did he used to play? What college did he used to play for?
He played for, man, I hate when you ask me questions I don't know.
I'm sorry. I mean, I this is all news to me.
Colorado Buffaloes.
Okay.
Jackson State Tigers and Colorado Buffaloes, winning 2021 Jerry Rice Award, 2022 Deacon Jones Trophy, and 2024 Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Award. 2024 Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Award, bro. What the?
This don't make no sense.
All these awards and they
Yeah.
fucking not drafting him, bro?
Yeah,
Come
this
on,
don't
dude.
make no sense.
Oh, he might go to the Raiders. It says Las Vegas Raiders. It says see also, so I don't know. That might be a little hint that they're dropping right now.
Yeah.
Might be a little Easter egg.
Either way, people shouldn't be laughing at nobody's down. Like, this is an important time in his life, whether he's cocky or not. He's obviously put in the work, and he's also, he's putting in the time and the effort in order to be there, to even be
very
considered.
talented. It's like Donald Trump
Yeah.
says. He has good genetics.
This is ridiculous. This is it, and if it is some type of ritual, like, these people are sick. They laughing at other people's humiliation.
Let me see what Trump said on his official Sleepy Joe Biden.
He stay talking about Joe
He
Biden.
stay talking shit too, bro.
He like a ex-wife talking about her baby daddy and her ex-husband.
What the?
He stay talking about Joe Biden.
It was on World Star earlier, bro. I saw it on World Star. Actually, you know what? Oh shit! I redid it. Hang on.
You redid what?
I redid it.
Okay. Whatever it is.
Yeah. I reposted it.
Oh, okay.
Where is it at? Oh my god, dude! Of course.
Holy. Of course.
Anyways, I read already what Donald Trump got to say. He says Sanders got a prank call by someone pretending to be from an NFL team, and they said have to wait a little longer. This is what they said. In 2024 college football season, SHEDEUR, Colorado led the nation with 74% completion rate. He was also named the Big 12 Offensive Player of the Year. Nick Saban the most accurate. Oh, he's most accurate. Yes. Absolutely. 74% completion rate,
yeah, this
bro.
Don't make no sense.
That is crazy.
He gotta be against the Jews or something for them to not be picking him.
Trey.
Hold on. Here we go.
He was live streaming, I guess. They were live streaming during the draft.
Oh, that's mean.
And he got the call. Look, he got a big smile.
Good, been waiting on you. No, for sure. Why don't you get up and stand right here? Yeah. Yes, sir. Nothing there. What does that mean?
What? What did he say?
I don't know.
How you gonna ask us what it means and you was on the phone?
You heard that? So you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer. Sorry about that.
Damn, bro.
I don't know what that was. It's 50-50. But nobody got this number though.
Oh, man.
Nobody.
I'm looking for my other one.
Oh, he's like so embarrassed, bro.
Nah, nobody has his number though.
That's trash,
This
bro.
is really
I said
mean.
nobody has his phone.
That's
I don't
crazy.
like this. This is really mean.
How'd they even get his phone number, bro? That's crazy. They got this man's phone number, man. And they literally trolling him.
At first I laughed, but then I watched the video and now I feel sad.
Huh?
I said at first when you initially told me, I kind of laughed about it because I thought it was funny. But then I seen the video and I feel really sad. I feel so sad for him. That's so mean. Like, what the heck? What is? And then that person was just like so chill on the other side. That's crazy.
Yep, University of Colorado earning numerous accolades and setting multiple records below comprehensive. 2024 Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Award recognized as a top quarterback in college. 2024 Big 12 Offensive Player of the Year voted by coaches. Also 2024 Big 12 Quarterback of the Year named by College Football Network. First team All Big 12 selected by coaches. First team All-American. All Colorado Offensive Player of the Year, Pac-12 Newcomer of the Year, First Team All Transfer, All Pac-12 Honorable Mention, Newcomer of the Year, Deacon Jones Trophy, bro, Jerry Rice Award. This is amazing.
Ask it why people don't like him. I mean, it gotta be something that we're missing. It have to be something that we're missing.
It's no reason. I'm telling you, he's getting the Colin Kaepernick. Perceptions of Sanders vary. While he has a significant fan base, some criticism or dislike stems from a mix of factors. Okay, confidence and swagger, celebrity status, and sentiment. His posts on X show polarized views.
Oh.
And he has a high profile background, flashy lifestyle, and constant media spotlight amplifies scrutiny. But bro,
So they're
teams
just
should want
haters.
that, bro.
They're haters.
Teams should fucking want that. They're bringing more eyeballs to the team. They're selling more jerseys. They're selling more fucking tickets, bro.
Maybe they don't think he's humble enough.
So many fucking people already want his jersey.
Maybe that's what it is.
His jersey's gonna sell out within minutes. I guarantee his jersey's gonna sell out in minutes.
That's probably what it is. People don't think he's humble enough. They think he's too cocky. They think that he's not gonna listen to them, and he's gonna think he's running the show. And I mean, he might be that way. I don't know.
The Saints chose Tyler Show, who's 25, had 3 season-ending injuries, and college was the same high school class as Trevor Lawrence over SHEDEUR Sanders. They just laughing at this. That's crazy, bro. Come on, bro. I don't know why people are fucking with this guy so bad, bro. But I'm telling you, it gotta be a humiliation ritual. It gotta be. Let's see what this guy gotta say right here.
Hold on, I gotta stop my workout for this one. Tyler Sharpe drafted ahead of SHEDEUR Sanders? What the heck? First off, let me start with this. Tyler Shuck's 25. Quarterbacks drafted age 25 or later have not had success in the National Football League. They just haven't. Whether it be Stetson Bennett, Brandon Whedon, Jared Hall, Hendon Hooker, they just haven't done anything in the National Football League. Furthermore, I watched Tyler Shuck's tape again. I'm a college football analyst. Dude does have a great arm, and dude is confident pre-snap because he's 25. He's seen every defense college can throw at you. He was in college forever. Now, no knock on Tyler Shuck.
Forever.
Does not handle pressure well in the pocket. When I think about Tyler Shuck and I think about SHEDEUR Sanders, Tyler Shuck is not better than SHEDEUR Sanders. He's just not. Debate Jackson Dart if you want to. That's a debate worthy of having. But Tyler Shuck is not better than SHEDEUR Sanders. At this junction in time, it's gone too far. Now the question is, why in the world is this happening? From everything I'm hearing from people inside the NFL and people inside the buildings, they do not believe that SHEDEUR Sanders is worthy of all the attention that comes with SHEDEUR Sanders. But this is crazy, yo. This is crazy.
Yeah,
they
so
do not believe
haters.
that he's worthy of all the attention.
Wow, they're just haters then.
They are fucking haters. That's what it sounds
crazy.
like, right?
Yeah, I think they're upset that he actually can back up what he talks, and they don't like that. You know what I mean? Like, I guess maybe they just feel like I said that he's not coachable, that he's just gonna do whatever he wants.
Maybe, yeah, that's the thing. Is he not coachable? But he
Yeah.
can literally take a team to the next level. The NFL making it known that nobody's name is bigger than the league. Yeah, that is true. Although I did post an interesting stat from the NBA, and it says the playoff comparison between, the Lakers are playing the Minnesota Timberwolves right now, which I got to check the score right here in a minute. LeBron James has 183 playoff wins. LeBron James by himself, right? Him himself as an individual player. LeBron James got 183 playoff wins. That's amazing. The Minnesota Timberwolves as a franchise has 181 playoff wins. He got more wins by himself than the whole entire franchise.
Well, they give him most of the damn games. He's a fucking flopper.
And the series wins, LeBron got 41 series wins. He won 41 playoff series. The Minnesota Timberwolves only won 33 playoff series in their whole entire franchise. That's crazy. And that's included with Kevin Garnett. Remember when Kevin Garnett was balling?
This is maybe because of NIL. And trust me, guys, we know that SHEDEUR Sanders, whether via his father or via the ridiculous amount of NIL money that he made, he got paid, right? Like a lot over the last couple of years. And Jay Glazer said something interesting, and it was one of his posts on. I saw it on Instagram. I'm sure he did it on every platform. That said, it used to be that there were flags thrown at kids coming out of college for 1, injury, 2, character issues, but now there's a third one, and it's basically doesn't love football. And that can come in a couple of ways. Like, I'm just here because I'm good at this.
Hey, but you would think that the NFL ratings will be going up because they're waiting for him to get drafted. You would think that they're going up, that they're waiting, they're anticipating him. You know who's fucking making money on this shit? Vegas. And I think it has something to do with Vegas. So many people, because he was such a favorite, and they knew he was going to get fucking drafted in the first round, right? Vegas said, and you could bet on draft picks, you could bet on fucking prize picks, you could bet on all these fucking things, dude, of when people are going to get drafted, first round or what pick, right? Between what and what pick. Bovada, you could bet online, you could bet Vegas on when people are going to get drafted. So many people betted on him. He was such a sure thing. They were going to lose money. So they made him fucking not get drafted. And the second round was even higher probably. They said, oh, no, fuck that. I'm going to get my money back.
That makes sense.
I'm gonna bet $1,000 that he's going to get drafted, in the second round of the pick, the second round of the NFL draft. And boom, he didn't get picked again. It might be a fucking money thing. It might be Vegas. Vegas fucking taking everybody's money. Vegas always wins at the end of the day.
I don't love it. I don't want to be great. I'm just good at this, so that's why I'm doing it. Or I don't need to grind to go get paid. Like the NFL is one of the few sports where unless you're drafted in the top 15, right, you gotta earn getting paid.
Yes.
you just don't get paid. You don't just show up and like, hey, I'm a great prospect and I'm gonna get called up, and then once my arbitration runs out, they're gonna pay me some guaranteed contract and I'm gonna be set for the rest of my life.
You'd be cut within a year.
You have to earn it in the NFL, and a lot of these kids have come into the NFL rich. Mm-hmm. Right? I mean,
I'm rich.
Right? Exactly.
Now, SHEDEUR is a bit of a nepo baby. Okay, he is, okay? But the thing is, he already proved it. Being somebody's son does not give you all these awards. You still got to go out there and prove yourself at the end of the day. That's just your last name. People going to say, oh, yeah, he's his son. You know what I mean? But you still got to go out there and prove it. You're going to be like Michael Jordan's son. Or who else you just mentioned before that?
Oh, LeBron.
LeBron's son, Bronny. He ain't going to be as good as LeBron James. Come on.
I'm rich, bitch. Now I'm even richer because I got drafted in the first round. So I think there's starting to become this little thing to watch. The kids come in and they don't love it. They don't love the grind. They don't want to grind because they're already paid. And they think that, this $4 or $5 million that they have coming out of college is all they're going to need in their life. And they might be right, unless they start buying Ferraris and, iced up chains and everything else. But this is something to watch with kids who sometimes come off as entitled. And if you look at
that's what they think.
That's what I said.
They think he's entitled.
Yeah.
Any of the social media of SHEDEUR Sanders over the last 2 years, trust me, you see him driving a Bentley. You see him wearing ice out the wazoo.
But it's the same thing with Lonzo Ball and Jamelo and Melo Ball and all these LeVar Ball sons.
Yeah, but it's not the NFL.
Same thing.
Like he said, it's different in the NFL.
It might be different in the NFL, but I'm saying, like, look at all the ball bros.
They don't get paid like NBA players get paid.
Who don't?
The NFL.
What are you talking about?
They don't get paid the same.
Shit, yeah, they get paid the same. They get paid
out the gate.
Not right out the gate.
That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying. Right out the gate.
But
these people not getting paid the same.
Neither did Lonzo Ball.
You see him on every social
they didn't get
media
paid off the bat.
Commercial post.
They was already rich.
Does he love the game? And if that's a question, teams are increasingly not going to take you. Gabe, that's my best guess.
Guys, if you're watching on YouTube right now, make sure to drop a like, man. Drop a subscribe, man. That is your entry fee for checking in on the podcast, guys.
That does make sense, though, what he said.
About what?
About the entitlement and the I'm just good at this. Like, I got money regardless. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe they just feel like he doesn't have no humility, and they feel like he's not humble enough.
That could be true.
And they just like, we don't need this. We don't need this on our team. You know what I mean? Like, we just don't.
Yeah.
So, well, either way, people shouldn't be making fun of him.
What day is SHEDEUR getting drafted on?
He only got 3 toes left.
He gotta be.
Oh my God, what's wrong with y'all on the internet?
That's amazing.
These people.
Thank you, God, for everything. Not selected in first 3 rounds. Holy, 3 rounds.
Well, you think he's gonna get drafted at all? It's not looking like it, huh?
I don't know. They don't want to pay him. Here's Donald Trump, what he got to say. Here's what I'll read it again. It says, what is wrong with NFL owners? Are they stupid? Deion Sanders was a great college football player, and he was even greater in the NFL. He's also a very good coach, streetwise and smart. Therefore, SHEDEUR, his quarterback son, has phenomenal genes and is all set for greatness. He should be picked immediately by a team that wants to win. Good luck, SHEDEUR, and say hello to your wonderful father.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Post about Donald Trump.
I kind of don't agree with what Donald Trump is not making the argument for him. I feel like Donald Trump is saying all these great things that his father did and the like, everything that his father was great at. But people don't see obviously the son in the same light.
Oh, look what Deion Sanders said. Deion Sanders said there are a couple of teams that I don't allow SHEDEUR to play for in the NFL. And this is what all NFL teams. Is your thing plugged in?
Yeah, it's plugged in.
All right.
They pulled the reverse Uno on his ass. Guys. What the? Still available. That's crazy, bro. That is crazy, bro.
That is crazy.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
ain't gonna hold you.
I ain't gonna hold you. That's amazing. All right, guys. This is also fucking crazy news. Switching from sports. Virginia Geoffrey dies. Thank you for the like, my boy Blake Hicks. My brother. Appreciate the like, my boy. Yeah, man, we're talking about this fucking SHEDEUR Sanders thing that we were talking about earlier, bro. 3 rounds and the fucking not getting drafted? That's amazing.
That's me.
That is crazy, bro. The same team that drafted Kenny Pickett the first round passing on SHEDEUR. Here's his name. Look at this dude sitting on the couch drinking beer.
NFL draft, the Detroit Lions select Lil Sasquatch.
When Shiloh gets drafted before SHEDEUR, it'll break the family apart.
And that's the pick. I'll be honest with you guys, I don't really have.
Did I just get fucking drafted?
Did I just? Yeah, this dude got drafted before him.
Where the fuck did they get this? Did I just get fucking where did they get this video? That's like 10 minutes ago. Did I just get drafted?
Are you moving to Detroit?
I don't know.
How did they get the picture of our apartment?
Dude.
Yeah, that's amazing. Oh man, I got another fucking funny one, bro. Where's that bitch at? This dude, he got drafted, but he was taking a shit.
Oh my goodness.
While his name got called. While they called his phone. He was in the bathroom taking a shit. Quinshawn Judkins, first dude to get drafted while taking a dump.
Oh my God.
Remember, you were talking about that moment when you got drafted. So this is Quinshawn Judkins. His phone rang while he was out of the room. So you see,
out of the room,
his draft party are
taking
there.
a boo-boo.
Are calling to select him, but he's not in the room. And so they answer the phone, and they're all yelling for him. Hey, Quinshawn, and then he comes back in.
Hey, Quinshawn, wipe your ass. Get out here.
Go to the bathroom, Chris. That's exactly right. How it goes. So there's an interesting moment there.
I would have been out of the room. There's no question about it.
If you know, you know. So anyway, Quinshawn Judkins, when nature calls, sometimes that beats out.
I want to see the videos of all the girlfriends who act like they got drafted, because that's so funny. Every fucking year, a dude be sitting next to his chick, and then he get the phone call, and she's like, yes, we got drafted. Baby, we got drafted. We going to the NFL. He'd be like,
bitch, I'm going to the NFL.
What?
Actually, you're done. You're out.
Yeah. Let me check the score real quick of the Lakers game. Oh, the Timberwolves beat the Lakers. Let's fucking go. 116-104. That's going to be a good fucking series. Minnesota leads 2-1. Tomorrow, the Rockets play against the Warriors. I'm not sure if Jimmy Butler, he's out. I'm not sure if he's out. He left the game within the first 8 minutes. He came down on his ass.
They haven't updated him about his MRI?
I haven't seen nothing. I haven't seen nothing about his MRI. No, his MRI thing. But that's what happened. Oh, SmackDown was crazy, man. That fucking.
Wait, we finish our.
Oh yeah. I'm so sorry. Okay, this is crazy, guys. This woman who was sex trafficked by Jeffrey Epstein. She was fighting a legal battle against Jeffrey Epstein. She did. She committed suicide today, and she tweeted earlier that she is not suicidal. She would not kill herself. Okay, Virginia Geoffrey, a prominent accuser in the Jeffrey Epstein sex trafficking case, has died by suicide at the age of 41. Geoffrey's allegations against Epstein and other high-profile figures like Prince Andrew made her a key figure in the legal battles surrounding Epstein's crimes. Her family confirmed her death occurred at her farm in Western Australia. Speaking of Australia, where the fuck is Angus at, dude? Angus been MIA.
And the family confirmed. What they paid the damn family to say.
This is her right here. As you can see, Ghislaine Maxwell in the back. Hit by a bus last week, hospitalized in serious condition. Then she recovers, but commits suicide this week. Okay? That's what's going on. They sued Jeffrey Epstein and and Prince Andrew. And they said that she was sex trafficked on the island. Last week, she got hit by a bus. She recovered, and then now she commits suicide. She did.
Bro, you can't make this stuff up. Ain't no way.
What the?
She gotta have the worst damn luck in the world.
This is how
First, you get trafficked. Then you get hit by a bus.
Yes.
Then you kill yourself?
Then you kill yourself. First you get sex trafficked, then hit by a bus, then you kill yourself after you're suing them.
Come on now.
Jeffrey Epstein and Prince Andrew.
These people must think we stupid.
They do. Just like if you think Jeffrey Epstein killed himself, you're fucking stupid. They probably did a body double. He probably alive right now somewhere, bro.
He probably is alive.
Because the camera went out as soon as he committed suicide. The security guard who was supposed to be watching Jeffrey Epstein, he went to go take a shit at the time when he was on watch. Let's see what she's got to say. Rest in peace to this lady right here.
I was so young. Ghislaine woke me up in the morning and said, "You're going to meet a prince today." I didn't know at that point that I was going to be trafficked to that prince. And then that night, Prince Andrew came to her house in London, and we went out to Club Tramp. Prince Andrew got me alcohol. It was in the VIP section. I'm pretty sure it was vodka. Prince Andrew was like, "Let's dance together." And I was like, okay. And we leave Club Tramp, and I hop in the car with Ghislaine and Jeffrey, and Ghislaine said he's coming back to the house, and I want you to do for him what you do for Epstein. I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that even royalty were involved.
Royalty. Man, these people are sick. I'm telling you, man. They are fucking sick. Where's that damn tweet that she sent earlier that I have right here? Check this out. It says, "I'm making it publicly known that in no way, shape, or form am I suicidal. I have made this known to my therapist and GP. If something happens to me, in the sake of my family, do not let this go away and help me protect them. Too many evil people want to see me quieted."
Damn.
So she tweeted that out, and then now she commits suicide.
Or was she suicided?
No, she was suicided. They definitely killed her. Allegedly. Allegedly. But I'm going to go ahead and say this right here and there. I've said it many times. I'm not suicidal. I love my life. I'm in great health. So this is making headlines right now that she committed suicide in, what does it say, Western Australia?
On a farm?
On a farm like in Western Australia.
Come on now.
That's amazing.
Ain't no way. Just can't be no way. We already know who's responsible for this. We don't even have to say it. What's understood don't need to be said.
Yeah.
But she was one of those people that just was not going away. You know what I mean? Her story remained the same, and they couldn't shut her up. And like she said, they needed her to just shut the hell up already. Especially after all this.
Thank you, Kurt, for the sub. Thank you, brother.
We still ain't got the damn Epstein files. They gave us a damn flight log.
Yep, they sure did. And speaking of NFL players, Shannon Sharpe got dropped by ESPN. And a lot of people are saying, you know, because he had $100 million deal for his podcast on the way. So that's like Joe Rogan level, like $100 million for a fucking podcast, bro. Come on. And now these clips, Cat Williams, this is an AI interpretation, but these clips are making their rounds on the internet because Cat Williams is fucking right about everything, bro. Cat Williams is literally right about everything.
I think white women are as great as any other women. But I'm not going to act like I'm not scared of them. I have a reason to be scared. You could be Kang the Conqueror, and they could take your rabbit ass down in 2 weekends.
Well, what, Gabby?
You're coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
In 2 weekends, remember, Cat Williams said, in 2 weekends, these white women would take your rabbit ass down.
Don't worry about it, Gabby.
Well, okay.
Okay, what?
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
I might choke you in public. Big black guy chose small white woman.
It's not a good look, Shannon.
She's still holding her phone.
Not a good look that you did what they think you did to me.
To my family.
By the way, he tried to give her $10 million in hush money for this shit to go away, because she already threatened to sue him, he tried to give her $10 million because, like I said, he had $100 million deal on the way. So he's like, you know what? $10 million. Okay, this bitch will shut the fuck up. I'm going to give her $10 million. I'm going to try to basically bribe her. You basically bribing her at this point. She should have took the money and ran because, excuse me, I'm telling you right now, she's not going to win the $50 million case.
No,
okay?
she's not.
Okay? She's not.
But she's going to ruin his reputation.
She ruined his reputation. That's fine. But he's going to bounce back, but he's never going to be the same.
I don't think he's going to bounce back.
He's going to bounce back in some type of way because this man right here is an asset. He is a valuable
to
asset.
Himself.
What you mean to himself?
ESPN don't need him if they're letting him go.
You know his cognac is like you cannot buy it because it's sold out like months in advance. He has his own fucking podcast. He has a podcast with Ocho Cinco. He has the fucking ESPN thing that they didn't say they're gonna fire him. Stephen A. Smith brought him on ESPN.
What does that mean? But Stephen A. Smith said himself, "I'm not the boss."
Yeah, he said himself that he's not the boss.
Yeah.
But if he wins his case, which I think he is, because Tony Busby, he tries to fucking take everybody down for the most money.
He does. He's a little snake in the grass.
He is a fucking sneaky Jew. I'm telling you right now. Tony Busby tries to take down every black man who got some money and who he could take money down and make him look like a violent rapist. He gonna try to do that. He's known for doing that. He sues celebrities on purpose to get his name out there. But he loses almost every fucking case.
Yeah, but he smears these people in. I don't know.
It's a smear campaign. It's a smear campaign. That's what it is.
If this man was doing what he's supposed to be doing, he should be living his life morally right. He got grandkids. He got children. He wouldn't be in this predicament. So.
Oh, we know Disney's not about the morals, though. You know that, right? Yeah, Disney's going to say, oh, yeah, we're a family company. They ain't about morals. They're promoting fucking transgenders and gay homosexual marriages.
For himself, for his life. I'm not talking about what network
he's a damn near 60-year-old fucking man, fucking 18 and 20-year-olds.
That's weird.
That is fucking weird. He could have grandkids that age.
That's very
colleagues,
that's very
I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into
this fucking Disney Pixar thing is funny.
Imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family.
I don't know about that.
Exactly.
Real talk and honesty.
And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys.
But I don't think that this is the most moral man in the world. He likes to fuck girls a third his age. He sells cognac. He fucking, you know what I mean? Like he continually talks about porn stars on the fucking podcast. I think I have this clip of him talking about this porn star with Ocho Cinco on his podcast. Clip of Shannon Sharpe talking about Sky Bree goes viral. And this is making his rounds on the internet.
Sky Bree is Ocho?
Sky Bree? Who that is, Coach?
Who that is, Coach?
How I do it. How I do
hey, Sky, I mean, who is that? Who is that?
So what, he trying to say he smashed her?
Help me out.
You know what I'm saying? She little something. You know, she might be famous for vertical activity that she's good at.
She a hooper?
Oh,
she a hooper.
Yeah.
Who she play for?
He offered to get her breast implants.
She got her own little thing, you know.
What am I boy T-Money?
You said, man, y'all need to stop, man. Y'all need to stop. Y'all be on that bull jive, man.
Hold on, who she play for? Who she play for?
Yo, you know, back in the day, she could have been on my team.
She played for on her back.
Damn, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. if you know you work for ESPN and a Disney company, why are you talking like this?
He just like doesn't have any shame and he thinks it's funny, and it's like that shit's gonna catch up to you eventually.
Exactly, bro. Like, move smart. If you know you're a $100 million asset, move smart.
Want to get with a white woman because I was scared she might have me running down the street like Jonathan Majors.
There you go. Come on, Cat.
Not because I didn't like white women. I think white women are as great as any other women. But I'm not going to act like I'm not scared of them. I have a reason to be scared. You could be Kang the Conqueror, and they could take your rabbit ass down in 2 weekends. And that's the truth. That's the truth. Want to...
Bro, everything he says
like
reminds me of Money Mike, dude.
He's like a little wise leprechaun or something.
Take your rabbit ass down in 2 weekends.
He's so funny. I just see, what's his name from a pimp named Slickback?
A pimp named Slickback. All right, this is hilarious right here. An FBI has arrested New Mexico judge Juan Cano and his wife after they were exposed for harboring a Tren de Agua terrorist in their home. Nobody is above the law, people. Nobody is above the law. So a fucking judge got arrested for harboring an illegal alien
in his house, bro.
In his fucking house.
Let him
from
hold
Tren de
guns.
Aragua. If you don't know, Tren de Aragua was the Salvadorian gang who overtook a whole apartment complex in Aurora, Colorado.
Yeah, who Donald Trump, I think he actually gave them the name as he certified them as a terroristic group. So they are terrorists.
Yeah, they are. They are terrorists.
Yeah, so they're harboring terrorists.
Yeah, they're harboring terrorists. Yeah. Because they are a terroristic group now. Dumbass.
Talk about
fucking morons.
His daughter got close to him. Like, how close did your daughter get to him that you had to keep him in your house, sir? It's crazy. These people were, and he's supposed to be a judge, and we're not supposed to think that all the judges is doing some weird stuff like that, living in the damn attic. They got some damn
they're hiding illegal aliens in their attic, bro.
What is it?
What
the Jew in the attic? What's her name? And what? You know what I'm talking about? Not Helen Keller. What's
Anne
the
Frank?
other? Anne Frank.
It says he has a laundry list of violent criminal charges, including strangulation and suffocation, battery and domestic abuse.
Look at all these charges this motherfucker was charged with, and they harboring him in their attic.
So what DHS is telling us, it says he has a laundry list of violent criminal charges, including strangulation and suffocation, battery and domestic abuse. We couldn't verify all of that, but we could verify 3 domestic abuse charges. Infliction of physical pain or injury is what we're told. But Greg, the allegation is the judge felt like that's the guy who needed protecting.
Yeah, I would like to quote Joe Biden, Hillary Clinton, and every self-righteous Democrat. No one is above the law.
Let's go.
And that includes left-wing judges who subvert the law themselves. This isn't even about political ideology or even immigration. We're seeing judges who clearly lean towards a specific side. They're called activist judges, but that's a contradiction. Judges are not activists. They are judges.
Exactly.
Maybe this judge has a backstory with this illegal. Could it be? It's not just the gavel that she's banging, Shannon. I want to talk about
another liberal judge accused of protecting illegal immigrants.
Yep.
Bro, you a judge. That's how you know judges are fucking crooked.
That's why we need more Judge Judys and Judge Joe Browns.
If you're a registered Republican in her fucking state, she probably gonna lock your ass up.
Wilson. It's hard to take her seriously when she dresses like she's auditioning for the Real Housewives of the Kentucky Derby.
Holy.
They define their
the Real Housewives.
What you're seeing is a lot of these people in power define their positions by their hatred for Trump. If he came out against self-harm, she would probably punch herself in the face. I understand loyal opposition. That's your role when you aren't in power. But you should have some duty to your constituents to offer them a better path than what you're seeing.
A duty to your Constitution, too.
Yeah.
Another one right here. This Maryland dad, this all-American Maryland dad.
According to Newsbusters, from April 1st to the 23rd, ABC, CBS, and NBC devoted 143 minutes to the Maryland dad. Yeah, the dirtbag's face was on those networks more than William Devane is on ours. Meanwhile, during that same time period, another illegal immigrant case, the trial and conviction of the murderer of Rachel Morin, got only 12 seconds of coverage. 12 seconds. That's enough to make love to Jesse Waters. Twice.
He roasting his ass.
But yeah, when it came to choosing to cover the alleged gang member getting deported or an innocent woman's killer going down for murder, the networks made the choice, and it wasn't even close. More evidence the media hates Americans more than I hate high shelves. Here's that 12 seconds of Rachel Morin's case.
Late today, the White House highlighting the story of Patty Morin, whose daughter Rachel was killed by an undocumented immigrant.
These are the kind of criminals President Trump wants to remove from our country.
Other than that, Rachel's mom calling out Senator Van Hollen in front of the White House press corps didn't get picked up by the networks. Instead, they salivated over Van Hollen's jaunt to El Salvador to push the sympathy card for Garcia.
The Maryland man who was wrongfully deported to El Salvador.
He's not a fucking Maryland man. He's an El Salvadorian illegal fucking immigrant, bro.
Remarkable image. Kilmar Abrego Garcia seated across from Maryland Democratic Senator Chris Van Hollen.
Garcia's wife says her family's prayers have been answered because she now knows that her husband is alive, but she says they still have so many questions, hopes, and fears.
He's a gang member, bro. Like, why do you even
know?
care if he's in the country?
No, did you know that she actually had a protective order actually put on
against him?
Yeah, against him because
Yes.
he beat the shit out of her?
Yes. He beat the shit out of her.
She's like, oh my God, my husband is alive.
Yes.
Like, what is going on? Do these people really think we're that stupid? Like, to sit here and think that this is not all propaganda. It is so crazy to me.
It's straight propaganda.
Oh my goodness. I mean, come on. And that victim, that woman that was beaten, oh my gosh, she was brutally beaten and raped several times, even after she was killed. And the mother, I felt so bad for her whenever she was going and sharing the story. But yeah, that's the first I had ever heard of that case as well, until they actually put her up there to speak. So this is crazy to me. They love everybody except America.
Look at
The left love everybody except America.
Marjorie Greene, Joe Biden, no one's above the law. Mark Hamill, no one's above the law. Jamal Bowman, no one's above the law. Tish James, no one's above the law. Chuck Schumer, no one's above the law. Jimmy Gomez, no one's above the law. Yes, bro. Harry Sissom. Hey, Donald, nobody is above the law. Okay, including your fucking stupid liberal judges. Hey, you gay retards, Angus. Hey, now.
Hey, now.
Angus, he was just looking for you.
I was looking for you to hit this button because you're fucking...
It's like a little Angus call you put out whenever that...
My boy Angus, man. What's up, brother?
You play that.
We were just talking about Western Australia, the lady that killed herself in the Jeffrey Epstein case.
How you say her last name? Joffrey?
Joffrey.
Like Joffrey from Game of Thrones?
Something like that, I guess.
Oh, okay. I like
This is what Trump got to say to Netanyahu. You got to be good to Gaza. Those people are suffering. There's a very big need for food and medicine, and we're taking care of it. So...
And that's good.
Gaza came up and I said, we've got to be good to Gaza. Those people are suffering. We've got to be good to Gaza. We're going to take care of them. There's a very big need for medicine, food and medicine, and we're taking care of it.
In terms of like opening up more access points?
Pushing people very hard.
Pushing the Israelis?
We are.
Pushing the Israelis, no.
And medicine into Gaza.
How did the Prime Minister...
That's good. Give the food and medicine to Gaza. Stop killing them innocent people that are in fucking Gaza, bro.
Maybe somebody told him, yeah, they're not buying the Israel stuff no more, bro. We gotta
Exactly,
switch it up.
bro.
We gotta switch it up.
Y'all making it fucking too fucking obvious, dude.
Somebody had to tell Trump, yeah, they're not buying it no more, Trump.
Here's a clip of Wiz Khalifa saying that he believes that the earth is flat, which I am too. Anything is possible. Trust no one. Of course, can't trust no one. You can't even trust Donald Trump. Okay? And I've said it. A lot of people have said, a lot of people are saying it. I was a fucking MAGA, make America great again. I still want to make America great again. But you cannot trust every single person, especially a politician. And the person that's the president, he has to have an agenda too. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
You have to. And here's Wiz Khalifa agreeing with me, saying that the earth is flat. There you go, Angus. The earth is flat. Be right back. I'll go to the restroom.
Is the earth round?
I would say no.
What shape is it?
I just believe that we live on a flat plane. Yeah, like a huge flat plane. Yeah. It's only because I've traveled so much and I see like...
Did you ever get to the edge of the earth?
Nah.
Okay.
It's not that. There's more, I think that there's more masses than just what we see.
Just the earth.
Because we lived, it was one thing before and it's like spread out.
Yeah, so it's layered like a pastry.
I wouldn't say layered like a pastry. I would just say like if this rug was the world, we would probably be like over there somewhere, and then there's just way
There's
more
other shit that we haven't discovered.
Got it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what I think.
I hate
because
when
when I travel, the routes that we take and how we do it, it's not possible to go up and down. You're just going straight.
I never thought about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Take
that.
That's the only reason I think that.
Dog. Right. Yeah, of course he's right. You can say it for a second, just for a second. No, it's fine.
And I never looped around. I never was on one place and then went to the other coast from that place. You always go the long way. You never just go like...
You could always tell by the way the
They
flight...
talk about emergency landings and shit. The emergency landings don't really be what would make sense if you was looking at the map. I don't want to fight.
Somebody give me an edible.
I would love, man.
So why are we talking about conspiracy?
Yeah, because
I hate those like nonchalant looks, like those like this guy's so stupid type looks that they give. You know when people say stuff like that, they just make you feel so stupid. She was like, "Oh, you mean like a pastry?" And
I
he's
know,
like,
dude. I know.
No, I mean like maybe like this rug. You know what I mean? Like why do you have to make it sound so dumb and stupid? I mean, it makes sense. I've always told you that I feel like we've just been so lied to about everything. It wouldn't surprise me if it is round, and they've just always told us that it's flat, and they just always told us that it is round.
But the thing is, it's been flat for most of history. Everybody knew the earth was flat.
Yeah.
Okay, just until recent history, when it comes to in terms of the earth itself and civilization, they barely started saying it was fucking round.
Yeah.
Okay. This is Candace Owens. It says plot twist. Candace Owens says she regrets voting for Donald Trump, accuses him of destroying America's future.
I never thought that I would see a day where I would be rooting for a university above Donald J. Trump and his administration. But I don't recognize his administration right now. I don't recognize what's happening. I have a theory. I do. We were kicking around some theories earlier, me and the team, and we were going, how could Trump be such a free speech enthusiast and allowing these things to happen, going after college universities, trying to suppress speech while pretending that you're not suppressing speech, while pretending that you're fighting DEI. It's so messy. It's so obvious. Everyone knows what you're doing. People who are still trying to grift, I suppose, are not willing to challenge you on this, which is ridiculous, because when you are out of office, we are going to have to live with these consequences. Our children are going to have to grow up in this America. Okay, so when you threaten our speech, it's not worth it so that we can have pom-poms and go hurrah for a couple of years, then go, okay, well, yeah, now it kind of stinks because, we're getting arrested for wrongthink. We got David Friedman. Yeah, arrest him. Arrest Tucker Carlson and Candace Owens. Get them. I love it. And if you think it's going to stop with college campuses, you're out of your mind. So you better buck up and root for Harvard University in this fight.
Yeah, she never said that she regrets
No,
it.
yeah, she never said that. Yeah,
that's clickbait.
Not enough proof unless you have been to space. Bro, have you seen Katy Perry go into space? Have you seen fucking Katy? She is a fucking astronaut now. Katy Perry's an astronaut now, in case you haven't noticed, okay? She is a full-blown astronaut.
That's crazy.
Here's a video of kids in Atlanta beating up their principal at MLK High School. Facts are in the comments. Look at the principal. Look at the principal. What did the principal do to you? Holy.
Did you see how slow his punch was? The principal's.
Why is he getting jumped, bro?
Stick his ass, Zay, man. Get your ass one, bro.
Bro, not only are y'all going expelled out of that school, y'all probably going to jail. This dude got a broken arm. He's trying to separate. He's trying to separate them with a broken fucking arm, dude. That's amazing. They're jumping the principal. I ain't gonna lie, we had a big ass principal. That motherfucker could take on at least 4 or 5 kids at one time.
What's the big dog's name on Goofy? Is his name Pete?
Yeah.
That's what he looked like.
Yes,
right?
Big Pete, yes. Big ugly Mr. Smith looking ass.
Wait, so I need context. What did the comments say? What happened?
It says the facts are in the comments.
Let's see. What does it say?
Student charged after violent altercation with the teacher at DeKalb County High School, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. High School incident, April the 22nd, 2025. The facts. Multiple students initiate a physical fight with the teacher in the hallway, captured on a 45-second video shared on social media. 3 students were charged with battery and disrupting public school. The teacher, a veteran educator, a community leader, was placed on administrative leave pending investigation. A security guard was involved, though their specific role is unclear. DeKalb County School District is investigating, emphasizing a violence-free learning environment. Potential consequences for students include suspension or expulsion per DCSD Code of Student Conduct. The investigation is ongoing with further updates expected.
That's crazy. That is literally insane. Like, what mind and what era
Another one right here.
That these kids
Gang of bullies beat up an 18-year-old in South Memphis, triggering a seizure. What the? Oh my God, dude, they're jumping this guy. He's already fucking on the ground, bro. Come on, bro. Bunch of fucking pussies jumping a fucking dude, man. A helpless guy on the fucking ground, bro. This guy's helpless on the fucking ground. They fucking jumping this man. They trigger a fucking seizure, bro. I don't know what happened. Oh fuck! I'm not even fucking serving it, dude. I'm not even showing it. God damn it! Yeah, no. I wasn't even showing
He was about to hit the girl.
That boy slumped. Somebody got to step in and fucking separate. Yeah, no respect or discipline left in the world. Little punk, exactly, bro. Little fucking punks, bro. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna pull Jesse Lee Peterson. What's wrong with the blacks? Why are they jumping people like that, dude?
Oh my God.
That don't make no sense.
That is crazy.
Speaking of the blacks, UFC champion Israel Adesanya threw up while training with David. I could not train with David Goggins, bro. David Goggins is a motherfucking machine. If he makes Israel Adesanya throw up, bro.
You still want to fight? You still want to fight? You want to be a champ? This is it right here. Motherfuckers thought this was a joke. It was a fucking game. Ain't no game, bro. This is what it's all about right here. Get me back on it. Get me back on it. Get me back on it. Come on, easy.
Let's go, Iz.
You still want to fight? You still want to fight? You want to be a champ? This is it right here. Motherfuckers thought this was a joke.
He reminded me of Royce when he said that. Some Royce would say.
Motherfucker, this was a joke. I do this shit.
Oh my goodness.
I do this. Neanderthal simple go back. Hey now, Angus said simple go back to Africa. Hang on now, Angus. I didn't say all that, dude. No way. Hold up now.
That's so funny. Every time something like there's like a video or something like that, Myron always plays like jungle.
That's not what I'm saying.
Myron always plays like jungle sounds in the background.
Speaking of thugs, this is Ja Morant seeing the Grizzlies blow a 30-point lead after he left. I think it was the second or third quarter. He left. He got hurt. He came down pretty hard. He got hurt, and this is his post-game interview.
Obviously, it was
Oh my gosh.
God, that Ja Morant, bro. Somebody needs to control him. They're letting him get away with too much shit, man. That's amazing.
What's gonna be horrific?
I'm play one more time. That boy Ja Morant. He just started shooting people in the damn interview room. What the? Excuse me.
Wow.
Holy. That boy, that boy Kanye West, speaking of guns, Kanye West says Playboy Cardi showed up to his hotel with a gun.
Oh, I gotta tell you another thing that Cardi said to me on the phone, nigga. This nigga told me he was at the Chateau with a gun, nigga. What that mean, nigga? And then nigga said he don't be on the internet. It's like, if you don't be on the internet, what we talking about then? Then I ain't say nothing then. Oh, I gotta tell you another thing that Cardi said to me on the phone, nigga. This nigga told me he was at the Chateau with a gun, nigga. What that mean, nigga? And then nigga said he don't be on the internet. It's like, if you don't be on the internet, what we talking about then? Then I ain't say nothing then.
He showed up at the Chateau with a gun. Here's another clip of Kanye talking about how he should have got with Paris Hilton instead of Kim Kardashian, which I agree. Paris Hilton, she's a lot better than Kim Kardashian. Now, looks-wise, no. But I'm talking about, like, as far as, well, Paris Hilton got a sex tape, too. She was actually at a sex tape before Kim Kardashian, one night in Paris.
Yeah, but I think what he meant is, like, she was, like, Paris made Kim who she is.
Oh, yeah.
When, you know, Kim was Paris Hilton's assistant.
Yeah.
I should have had babies with Paris Hilton over Kim Kardashian. You guys, could you imagine if I had kids with Paris Hilton, how many hotels I have now? You get what I'm saying? Think about that. The Hilton. You know, the Hilton shit.
Yeah, he sucked off his cousin, Angus.
Right now. The fucking Edition Hotels is a Hilton.
Thanks for the follow, Charles Promoter. He's a fucking character.
Paris Hilton had the vision, and then that's what happened. Kim was like the Virgil. Kim was like Paris Hilton's Virgil. And that's what happened. If you have a fucking, if you like one of
you got PTSD.
And you have a kid with a nanny, the nanny only power is to take your kids.
Okay, so my boy Crazy Mason, what up? Just got back from the prom, bro. Hey now. Just got back from the prom.
Let's go.
Oh, it's prom season already?
Yeah, it's prom
Today's
season.
a prom?
They got like 3 weeks left.
I thought it was Saturday. It should be Saturday, though, not Friday.
No, they do it Friday nights.
What?
You remember we went Friday nights and we stayed the weekend in like Galveston.
Oh, it was Friday,
Yeah.
man. My boy Crazy Mason, how'd it go, brother? Yeah, he's okay. So here's a deal with Kanye. Okay, supposedly he sucked off his cousin until he was 14 years old. Okay, and he showed his cousin dirty magazines when his cousin was 6. I think started when he was 6. Okay, he started showing him dirty magazines. Okay, and then when they got older, he stopped showing him dirty magazines. A few years later, his cousin killed a pregnant lady and is doing life in jail for killing a pregnant lady. By the way, that's double homicide. That's how you know whenever you kill a baby, you're killing the actual life. If you're having an abortion, that's murder. Because whenever you kill a pregnant lady, it's double homicide. So that's whenever you have an abortion, you're killing a baby, an innocent baby. Okay? So anyways, he said that he sucked off his cousin. He sucked his cousin's dick until he was 14 years old. And I think he's saying it for all for publicity to promote his new album, World War III. But then he said, since y'all think I'm gay now, I could say faggot. Which you can say faggot anyways. But for some reason, it's like the N-word, okay? They say only black people can say nigga. They say only gay people can say faggot. But you should be able to say faggot if you want to.
So Kim's only power is to take my kids. I had a baby.
Yeah, Kanye fucked up.
Bro. And then and then put her on Vogue.
He fucked up. He might have got diddled.
On Vogue, bro. That's exactly Bernardo noted, and it's
gay
king
faggot
time
pedo
now,
fuck.
Bro. No more motherfucking sisters. No more hugs.
By the way, I think Kanye, if he really did do that, he needs to do a real live interview and just say, look, bro, I sucked off my cousin, and this is true. But don't be saying that for the fucking clout.
Yeah, I don't think that really happened.
Exactly.
I think that everything that he's doing is just like, I think it's like a mastermind thing. It's just like the KKK thing. Like he wears the KKK because it upsets people and it makes them feel some type of way. And so he talks about
has ADD.
He talks about the Nazi stuff because he knows it offends people. So everything that would offend someone, he's gonna find a way to like talk about it and like try to make it seem like he's been through it in order to piss people off. But like it's all part of his marketing scheme.
Faggot, I said it, and I'm Dominican, so I say nigga. Kanye ain't promoting shit. He's just a fucking weirdo. Y'all crazy. He did. Now look, dude, whether he did it or not,
I don't think so.
I don't think he did it. I think he's saying it for promotion, but don't say shit like that, Kanye. That shit right there, I can't defend you. That's indefensible.
It's too far for you?
That's too far for me. I cannot defend Kanye on that shit, bro. Everybody's saying this week sucked. Or I hope this week doesn't suck, and so a Kanye. And then Kanye said, from now on, I'm identifying as white. Speaking of KKK, developing a footage of the procession of the Holy Wednesday gathering is going viral on the internet. This is going viral. Holy Wednesday procession. This is supposed to be a holy fucking ritual too.
What's that, for the Pope?
Yeah, for the Pope. It's in a Hispanic country too. They speak in Spanish. What the? This is crazy. Why are they wearing them things though, bro?
They got little kids wearing.
Why are they
on the
doing
side.
that,
They
bro?
got little kids.
They got little kids out there, bro. What the? This is amazing.
Oh my goodness.
And guys, I did not know all this stuff about JD Vance. For some reason, whenever Nick Fuentes starts speaking facts, I believe him. Alex Jones shuts it down after Nick Fuentes exposes JD Vance. Check this out. What the fuck did I join in on? Is that no, that's not the KKK. It's the Holy Wednesday procession. Okay? That's supposed to be a Holy Wednesday procession, a holy gathering of Catholics.
Don't look holy to you?
Yeah. Holy. Like that. Bro, them KKK boys don't want any smoke at all. If any people really cared, we would make them run away.
I like Vance. I think Vance is
This is Nick Fuentes talking shit about our vice president, JD Vance, and I didn't know he fucking changed his name 3 times.
Oh yeah, everybody knows that.
And he was in the fucking military, but he was just a fucking journalist in the military. He tried to make it, and like this whole fucking backstory he's saying was fake.
I know about the journalist part, but I did know he changed his name 3 times.
Check this out, y'all. Be right back.
I think he's terrible. I don't. First of all, I think he's fake. Everything about him is fake. His name's fake. His venture capital career's fake. His story's fake. He's a fake Marine. He's a fake populist.
A fake Marine?
He did press releases. He wrote press releases, in news releases.
Well, I mean, he was over in Iraq. He never said he was a war hero.
Oh, he wasn't in combat, but he makes.
But he's not like Senator Blumenthal that was never out of the country and said he was in combat in Vietnam. He ran the Toys for Tots program at the Senate. I mean, hold on. I know Vance. I followed him. He's always said, "Well, I was just over there in the press. I'm not like the real heroes." But he was in Iraq.
But he's over there the other week doing a photo shoot where he's shooting guns, hoorah, acting like he's some kind of combatant. He was a journalist in the Marines, which is what they do. This is what these people do.
Well, hold on a minute. So if you go out and shoot guns, you're being a poser now? I mean,
I think he's a serious poser, yeah. I think he's trying to make it seem like he's some kind of, yeah, absolutely.
So he's like Tampon Tim, think you put shotguns in the back of the shotgun?
I think so, yeah. I
don't think that's fair.
Well,
he's never said he was a combat Marine.
He might not have said that, but I think that's sort of do people know that he was writing press releases, or do they think that he's some kind of a Marine, that he was doing missions? I think he's creating the perception that he's out there fighting bad guys or something. He was writing press releases.
No, I mean, I think DHS had known.
Bro, for some reason now, bro, like I don't trust JD Vance. I don't trust anything he says now, anything he does now, bro. Like I just don't. Like for some reason, Nick Fuentes is not afraid to be canceled because you can't cancel a man who's already fucking canceled. He gonna have a following. He gonna have a voice. And I think that whenever he comes and he says this crazy shit, he backs it up with facts. He won't just say this shit randomly like fucking Kanye for attention and clout. Everything he said about the Jews is true.
Is Commando Barbie, but I think she's doing a good job.
Well, she does the same thing. They wear the uniform, they shoot the guns. Hoorah, it's a Marine as vice president. Not to mention his name is fake. He's a venture capitalist.
He didn't say he's a fake Marine. He says that he was not a combat veteran, which I guess he never claimed to be a combat veteran, but says that he was just writing stories for the military.
But he was a no-show.
I mean, his name's fake. He took his family name.
Hamill, Bowman, Vance. He changed his name 3 times. He changed his name to coincide with the release of his book.
How can you trust a man who changed their name 3 times?
Well, it was because a lot of it had problems to do with the father, and then the mother, and then the grandmother. He wanted to be named after the grandmother because she was the one that took care of him. So he does explain that. He has explained how come he has changed his name several times.
Okay.
But the part about I didn't know that he was a journalist. I did not know that. I didn't know. Yeah, because this is news to me because exactly what he's saying is right, because I always thought that maybe he was out there front line. You know what I mean? Because he made so much hoorah about about what's his name, the one that was running for vice president,
Tim Walz.
Tim Walz. Yeah, he made such a big deal about Tim Walz lying on his stuff. And
That's true.
And it's just like, bro, you kind of selling us a dream too.
That's true.
Look, by the way, he wrote the book under the
You still have to qualify as a Marine. Yeah, you got that right, Drew. And by the way, that hillbilly eulogy? Not hillbilly eulogy.
That's what it's called.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
I thought that's
David
what it was called.
Neocon,
Elegy.
speechwriter for George Bush. And
I think he did a great job in the debates. I think he's great.
He did good in the debate. He's good at talking. I'll give him that, but I don't trust him. I think he's a fake.
Oh, we got to go to break.
We got to go to break. Hillbilly elegy.
I'm dead.
That's what it's called.
I say eulogy.
Hillbilly eulogy.
It might be a eulogy.
And there's another one, right? Alex Jones interrupts Nick Fuentes. You got to stop talking about Israel, guys. You cannot talk about the Jews, okay? You cannot talk about Israel.
But I want to get back to what you were saying about college.
All you Yanks are strange. And Alex is really Bill Hicks. He's not Bill Hicks, bro. I thought the same thing. I thought Alex Jones was a fucking fake-ass person, and he's really Bill Hicks. If you look up Bill Hicks, it looks just like him. I'm not saying I'm a fan of Nick Fuentes either, but a lot of shit that he says I agree with. Not everything he says. He says some racist shit,
Yeah,
dude.
Nick Fuentes is good.
Nick Fuentes is a fucking racist.
He is racist.
He is fucking very racist. I don't agree with everything and I've went on the record. I've said on the fucking record, bro.
He's
like
a racist
Nick
turd.
Fuentes is kind of a race hustler too for whites.
Yeah,
he's a white race hustler and a white supremacist.
He is a white supremacist. He don't care to tell you. He likes white people more than any other race.
But if you think about everything in terms of who runs the world, who has supremacy? The whites. They have supremacy.
No, Jews are not white.
But, okay, the Jews. Okay, the Jews have supremacy.
Hold on.
Hold on a second.
Hold on a second.
Uh-oh.
I just got a call from Tel Aviv. It's got the call. Stop talking about Israel right now.
Oh, it was straight out of Tel Aviv, huh?
Yeah, Benjamin Netanyahu, my boss.
Are you sure it wasn't Jerusalem?
Stop.
What do you mean?
now.
He was who
Washington,
started
DC.
Charlottesville. What do you mean that?
I'm ordering you.
Drew?
Or Trump Gaza International?
I'm in her every day telling Owen. I have to restrain him.
Did you? Are you going to take the trip, Alex? You want to go touch the wall?
I would love to go to Egypt. I'd love to go to Israel.
I can arrange that for you.
What is up with going to Israel and touching the wall? What does that mean?
That's how you pledge your allegiance.
To Israel?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
I want to go see
You gotta
to the
touch
Jews.
wall. Yeah.
I mean, why are we so mad at Jews? Because they locked in better than us? No. What you mean? Why are we mad at the Jews? What are you talking about, bro? Because the Jews are the ones who control all the fucking central banking, all the main banking. They're the ones behind the Federal Reserve. They're the ones who literally plotted to assassinate JFK, who was against Israel getting all the weapons of mass destruction, aka nuclear weapons, nuclear bombs, fucking nukes, okay? They're the ones who built the A-bomb. Albert Einstein was a fucking Jew. That E equals MC squared, they used that shit as a formula to create the first fucking nuke for Oppenheimer, for Nagasaki and Hiroshima. They created the porn industry. They created fucking Hollywood. They created the fucking transgender movement, the LGBT movement. They want to keep us indoctrinated. What are you talking about, bro?
The synagogues.
The synagogue of Satan. It says in the fucking Bible, the synagogue of Satan. Beware of the ones who are false Jews, not the real Jews, because 90% of them are fucking good people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
But they're the elites of the elite who control less than 1% of the entire population. And they control, I like porn. That's bad, dude. Drew, are you new to the channel, Drew? Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe, Drew. And go watch any of my old podcasts.
Drew, you got to get away from porn, Drew.
Drew, who else we got in here? Angus, we got Waxer, my boy Blake, Kale, Fat Evan. Make sure y'all like and follow and subscribe to the podcast. If y'all watch it on YouTube, like, follow, subscribe. We go live all the fucking time, dude. We talk about this shit. Porn is the fucking devil. What are you talking about? Angus says Trump is a Kabbalist, is my opinion. Yes, of course. I'm not saying all Jews, Drew. Just like other countries think that all Americans are bad. I'm not saying all fucking Jews are bad. I'm saying the elite of the elite, the people who say they are Jews but are the synagogue of Satan. It says that in the Bible.
Yeah. To be fair, the elite Americans are also bad people.
Exactly. The top elite of America is just as corrupt as the top of the elite of Israel.
Yeah.
So, if not worse, in America, because America is the ones plotting and programming us. That's why they call it television. They tell a vision to program us. We watch a television program. They tell a vision to program us. Angus says Gabe loves a bit of gay porn. Fuck you, Angus. You're fucking
gay. Yeah, no, I would love to go see Golgotha.
Okay, thank you. Porn is bad. Porn is bad.
I love to do all that.
Would you kiss the wall? Like Vance?
You know, probably to troll people, yeah.
That'd be a good troll.
I kiss the wall to troll people. Look at Nick Fuentes. Look at Nick Fuentes, dude. Look at Nick. Look at Nick.
The wall to troll people.
He fucking loving this shit.
Titus destroyed that in 70 AD. So you can't hate those people.
I would love to see this whole episode of Nick Fuentes with Alex Jones debating him, though.
And you know, we say we're not Judeo-Christian. I know that. We are Christian.
Alex Jones is a smart motherfucker.
But the point is, it does Abrahamic religion and all that. We can't. You even hate the Jews of 2000
I gotta pull something else up too.
My point is, Netanyahu.
Are we having a history discussion now? Or do we have to do this now?
It's because we disagree with a bunch of bad stuff Israel does. We don't have to hate people. What's wrong with the solidarity? You know, J.D. Vance also goes to the Catholic Church. He's Catholic. You go say hi to the Pope or whatever. My point is, you think somebody's bad if they go do this?
Well, Vance visits the Pope. What happens? Pope dies.
Oh,
Jay-Z isn't a Jew.
That's true. That is true.
I think he killed him.
He visits India. Nuclear war is about to break out.
Black people can't be
He
Jews.
dropped the trophy.
No,
he
they
broke
can't.
the trophy.
Is he the Antichrist?
Isn't it
I'm just
funny,
saying,
though, how nobody's talking about that Pakistan-India situation? It's like there was a huge shootout at the border.
Yeah.
They didn't even talk about it.
They're threatening nuclear war with each other.
Yeah.
They've been doing that for years, but it's like...
Wait a minute, we're not... How do we tie that into Israel? How do we blame Israel?
They're working with India.
It's true.
That is true, right?
So it's Israel's fault. Okay.
You said it. You said it,
High
not
five.
me.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, dude, who do you think the Rockefellers are? The Rockefellers are Jews. So are the fucking Rothschilds. I want to actually play this clip, not talking about the Jews. Well, actually, I have one of Charlie Kirk. I think I got it in my likes somewhere. And it's Charlie Kirk. Yeah. It's Charlie Kirk. Oh, my God. I got to drag this fucking puzzle piece. It's Charlie Kirk getting cooked at his own fucking debate.
Not justifying Hitler. I do not support Hitler.
You know you're losing the debate when you have
genocide,
to insert that in.
No.
I'm not justifying Hitler.
No.
You believe that the Jews run the American government.
That's not a secret, Charlie. I mean, you look at our government, it's been infiltrated by the Jews. The founders of pornography are Jewish. The founders of transgender, the transgender movement and the LGBT community are Jewish. That's exactly what was going on in Germany. I'm not excusing what Hitler did, but there's more.
Usually, whenever Charlie Kirk says, hears something that's not right, he stops it right in their fucking tracks. But he's not stopping this man. He's cooking.
In Hollywood, who's run by Jews. This
Hollywood, everything I just said.
Are Jewish.
I like Charlie Kirk too. Don't get me wrong. I like Charlie Kirk too. But again, with this whole fucking Israel thing and the fucking Jews thing, he is terribly wrong. He says, we have to protect Israel. We have to send them billions of dollars. We have to protect the Holy Land. They are our best ally. What the?
Exactly what was going on in Germany. I'm not excusing what Hitler did, but there's more to it. In Hollywood, who's run by Jews, this trafficking. The Jews run this trafficking. There itself, Charlie.
But it's easy to say they run the Jews. Oh, the Jews run everything. If the Jews run...
Why do Jews get their own fucking word? Why is everything else, if you don't like the blacks, if you don't like Mexicans, if you don't like Asians, you're racist. But if you don't like Jews, you're anti-Semitic. Because they are the true Semites? No, they're not the true Semites. The Hebrews are.
Yeah,
the fucking
termite.
the Palestinians are. The people who are there fucking ethnic cleansing over there are.
By the New World Order agenda that is
even Shapiro, exactly. Shapiro is a perfect example of a Zionist.
If there's no anti-Semitism, it's the Jews. We send money to Hamas, it's the Jews. We send money to Israel, it's the Jews. So at some point you have to tell me, like, they basically control everything.
Yes, they do. They literally do.
Is that correct? Israel wants the New World Order. They're the synagogue of Satan. It says so in Revelation, Charlie.
Well, no, I find it hilarious that
all of Trump's cabinet is Jewish.
Well, hold on. Trump's whole cabinet. J.D.
They
Vance
have Jewish connections. They're married to a Jew.
J.D. Vance is Catholic. Tulsi Gabbard is Hindu.
Jewish. They all have Jewish connections.
But you just
every single person is
all Jewish. Christine Nome is an evangelical
They've converted to Judaism or Catholicism.
I'm surprised Charlie Kirk uploaded this to his actual TikTok channel because he's getting fucking cooked right now, bro.
Advisor. Not a single person in Congress can make a decision without asking their Israeli, Jewish, AIPAC advisor.
Anti-Semitism is literally a brain rot that stops your ability to think independently, and you start blaming everything on a very small group of people. And let me say, that has no place in decent society.
That's it. And if you look at the comments, guys, look at these fucking comments. I'm going to go ahead and play these comments real quick. I'm going to go ahead and read these. I'm going to go ahead and read some of these comments.
That man was shaking when he was up there, too. I felt bad for him.
Look at these comments. The first comment, 55,000 likes. By the way, this post got 173,000 likes. The first debater who was actually correct right here. Okay, the top comment. Smartest person to debate Charlie Kirk. That one got 15,000 likes. First time I agree with the debater because you know Charlie Kirk can debate anybody about any fucking subject.
Yeah, he said
except for the fucking Jews.
Yeah.
This guy was cooking. 22,000 fucking likes. Charlie, this guy is right. 7,000 likes. This guy is completely right. Charlie's wrong on this one. Everybody fucking knows it, bro.
That's
Look it up.
crazy.
The truth is rising. 8,000 likes. This guy's 100% first debater to be correct. More and more people are noticing. That's what I'm saying, bro. This guy's 100% correct. 4,000 likes. Let him cook. Charlie trying his hardest not to lose the AIPAC checks. Exactly. Debaters' rights. When your congressmen each have an AIPAC consultant, that's a problem. When speech is restricted, it's a problem. Both statements are becoming true. Charlie Kirk works for Israel. Look at this. Everybody's fucking exposing this. I agree with him. Kirk is wrong on this one. First debater to speak facts. Everybody's fucking cooking Charlie Kirk because they know he's wrong on this specific topic. Most of the time, Charlie Kirk cooks.
That's his downfall, bro. It's them damn Jews. That's his downfall.
Look at this one, dude. Charlie Kirk is scared to debate Dean Withers, which this guy's a fucking liberal.
To keep avoiding Dean.
Then debate me.
People like you.
Let me on the mic. Let me on the mic.
Get Dean on the mic. That's the whole reason I came up here. It's a move for you to keep avoiding him.
This was Dean's whole plan. I'm
gotta bring these people here. Woo!
We've been told by every single one of Kirk's staffers that he doesn't want to talk to us. Yeah, I have some disagreeing questions. Do you think I could ask him?
Well, that's something you're going to have to talk to somebody else about.
The reason we weren't let in line is because we don't go to college. But apparently neither does a guy on the mic. We're in MAGA territory now. We need to be very respectful.
Hey, Charlie, Dean's here. Dean.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
You have a permit?
We should talk.
Do you have a permit? Why would Charlie ask that? Do you have a permit? Just fucking let him on the fucking mic, dude. Charlie Kirk's afraid of getting cooked on the fucking mic on his own show.
I'm going to talk to Charlie Kirk, but it's not worth it. Do you think,
But I guarantee this guy, Dean Withers, he's a fucking liberal. I guarantee he's going to fucking debate him on politics and debate him on trans rights and debate him on all this bullshit.
Kirk should have a conversation.
Yeah. Exactly.
100%. You got to get me up there, man.
You may be purposely ignoring you.
This is proven to be very difficult.
I think that we are in the free marketplace of ideas. Anyone should be able to come up here and challenge and debate you. If you're really for that, as you say you would allow someone to come up here and debate you on that.
It's a very...
So that's what I'm saying, bro. Charlie Kirk is afraid of these people. And this guy who went on there and to talk to Charlie Kirk, he actually said something about Israel that made fucking sense. It made sense. And this guy... Charlie Kirk had no rebuttal. He had no rebuttal.
Oh, you looking for that clip?
Nah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What clip?
I thought you were gonna pull up that Jubilee.
Oh no, he did debate him on Jubilee, which you can go watch. But this is Ian Carroll and Myron talking about Jordan Peterson's downfall and conservatives being scared to debate Nick Fuentes. What was I saying earlier? Nick Fuentes is a great fucking debater. The Rothschilds made money as far as back as the Spanish Revolution, funding both sides. Exactly. But Israel's not. The Rothschilds are the reason why Hitler did not win World War II. Because the Rothschilds, they funded France, and also we helped too. America helped too. They funded the Jews. They funded the UK, France, and America. The Rothschilds funded us. Yeah, Myron Fresh and Fit. But I'm saying the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Bilderbergs, all these great fucking Jewish families, they own literally 90% of all the fucking money in the world. And when I say that, I mean that all the stocks that you buy, you're buying it from them. All your houses that you owe the bank, they own the fucking banks. All the monies, all the movies that you go and watch, you're supporting their fucking companies because they own 40, 50, 60% of these fucking movie studios. So who are we really giving money to at the end of the day? We're giving money to these fucking Jews at the end of the day. And it's not the good Jews, it's the bad Jews. Myron is fucking goofy, bro, for real. I'm as red pill as it gets. No, bro, because Myron speaks fucking facts.
Myron's not goofy. He be saying some weird stuff about.
Yeah, he does.
Because he's more of a Muslim. So in that faith, I don't agree with some of the things that he believes in. But I'd say about 85% of the stuff that he says is probably like.
Who do you think started the Federal Reserve in 1913? The Big Fed, the CIA. They started with the fucking Jews. Who do you think sunk the fucking Titanic to stop the Big Fed from being formed? It was Israel. Because somebody was on the ship, on the Titanic, to stop it. Just like they fucking stopped JFK. They shot him. He did. It was in the fucking JFK files that the CIA, and not the whole entire CIA, we know it wasn't everybody in the CIA. They weren't all part of it. It was certain motherfuckers that were part of the CIA who fucking plotted to kill JFK.
Yeah.
His career, we've all watched him rise to these great heights and then fall in this tragic way where he was so like red pilling for so long, and now
they're just talking about Jordan Peterson, how Jordan Peterson's such a fucking pussy now that everybody lost all respect, all because Jordan Peterson is going on a fucking rant, going crazy on Candace Owens and everybody else because Christ is king. Everybody's saying Christ is king. He's talking about everybody who's saying Christ is king is, they are Machiavellian, they are psychopathic, they are schizophrenic, they are all this shit. Bro, listen, Myron talks loud, but also literally does shit. No, yeah, he does shit for content. Of course he does. But yeah, I'm talking about Jesse, not Jesse Lee Peterson, Jordan Peterson, he is going down, bro. And I'm gonna say it right now, bro. I don't wish death on nobody. I hope everybody lives a full, healthy, happy life. But Jordan Peterson folded to the Jews.
Yeah, he did.
Everything that you say, Christ is king, because you say Christ is king, that's anti-Semitic.
Like whiny shill for Israel in the Daily Wire. So it's like so silly that he would come out and try to pathologize people and be a representative of Christianity, which he's not even a Christian, I'm pretty sure. Like, it's like, what are you doing, bro? Like, just
Jordan,
like, just
I
stop.
talked about this yesterday, man. Like 2015, 2016, like 2016, 2017-ish, like Jordan Peterson was unstoppable, man. Like every young guy looked up to him like, holy shit, we finally have a voice in, this, liberal dominated media fighting back against this stuff. And so many guys were able to kind of latch on and get, you wanted to support Jordan. And, I think I think three things hurt his credibility. His daughter Michaela being an idiot and doing stupid shit, like doing dumb shit behind the scenes that he has to defend. Because the problem with his daughter is that she's kind of a fake tradcon and she's not intelligent. So she'll go there and she'll debate on behalf of her dad, or she'll and it's good intentions, but the problem is
pretty
that
awkward.
She doesn't have she doesn't have the skill set or the prerequisite knowledge to really do it. Like Candace Owens made her look terrible on Piers Morgan, right? So
and then how is Jordan going to criticize his own daughter in public on the internet? Like
exactly, he can't.
Come at her, right?
And she basically runs his business. So she does everything, and that's where she should have kept doing that, staying behind the scenes, just being off the fucking camera. But so her stupid antics, right, behind the scenes, dressing like a whore, like divorcing her husband, making dumb comments, that hurt him. Then the drug use, of course, right? The drug use, and then disappearing for like a year or two, as being like a masculine leader, you can't be doing drugs. Then crying, right, randomly on different podcasts, that was bad. And then also, some people might disagree with me on this, it was a bad idea for him to go after Andrew Tate, and I'll tell you why. So when he was using drugs and he was kind of on this low, Andrew had this meteoric rise of the youth. Yep. What Jordan should have done was brought Andrew Tate on, had a discussion, and kind of bring the two bridges together, and that would have been a lot better because he would have been able to get the ear of the young people that he had just lost from these scams.
Calm down, Jess. Rub her belly.
He went on a tirade
he or she can,
attacking Andrew and made
it's a boy.
It's a
made
boy.
it basically us versus them, and then bam, a bunch of his audience is going to leave there because no one that's under 30 years old or under 25 years old is listening to Jordan Peterson. They're listening to...
Bro, because Jordan Peterson is he's off his fucking rocker already, bro. Here's a clip of Candace Owens going in on Jordan Peterson and talking about how fucking how contradictory he is.
18 when he pressed him on the topic of his own religion. Take a listen.
What I fear about the way you talk about religion is that at the end of all these conversations, I'm still not sure what you believe on that point, frankly. And if I'm not sure,
exactly,
no one out there
nobody knows what the fuck Jordan Peterson feels religiously. Yeah, he don't believe in God.
He don't believe in God.
Well, I don't know why you would expect to be sure about what someone believes. How do you think that any one of you are capable of fully articulating what you believe? You certainly aren't. You are not.
What the fuck?
It's completely ridiculous. You're not transparent to yourself by any stretch of the imagination. You act out all sorts of things that you can't articulate.
But how about a best guess?
A best guess.
If you look, let's go all cognitive neuroscience on this, shall we? 99% of your processing is unconscious. You're not capable of articulating yourselves. If you were, you'd be omniscient. Okay, but don't give me any nonsense about that.
What the?
All right. Okay.
What the hell was he even talking about? And then his own daughter talking about, look, bro, this is Joe Rogan this is Jordan Peterson on Joe Rogan.
We're allergic to, or allergic, whatever the hell this is, having it.
This guy said he went 23 days without sleeping. 25, how many days?
Inflammatory.
I think it was 23.
And the world record is like 11 days.
Apple cider.
Apple cider. Yeah, exactly. Apple cider. Fucked him up.
Responds to something called sulfites, and we had some apple cider that had sulfites in it, and that was really not good. Like, I was done for a month. That was the first time I talked to Sam Harris.
You were done for a month?
Oh, yeah, it took me out for a month. It was awful.
Really?
Yeah. So I would say,
so,
look...
so this is right before this whole truth conversation with Sam Harris that got stuck in the mud.
Imagine if you're
This is his own daughter, Michaela Peterson, talking about how weird it is fucking growing up. Congratulations on the boy. Boys are trouble. Get ready for little Gabriel. Exactly. Get ready for fucking little me, dude. We already have a little me, dude. Exactly.
We already have a boy, but...
Jordan Peterson is not worth listening. Exactly. We are fucking criticizing him right now. And by the way, I used to fucking love Jordan Peterson. You could be my witness. I used to love Jordan because he used to be right. Red pilled all the fucking way. Men need to fucking get up and make their bed and fucking have a tidy life and have their shit together and speak out, like have free speech. But now everything you say, now you say Christ is king. You can't have fucking free speech because you say Christ is king. That's anti-Semitic.
If I'm correct,
Look, this motherfucker has Soviet paintings all over his fucking house, different colors. You can tell by the way this motherfucker dressed half the time. He got half his fucking suit red, half his fucking suit blue. This motherfucker not all there, bro. He like the Joker. He like the goddamn he's like an evil villain, bro.
Michaela Peterson.
Ever since he started fucking working for Daily Wire, Ben Shapiro, all the other motherfucking Jews over there, they motherfuckers turn people crazy. That's why Candace Owens left. That's why Brett Cooper left, because they ain't worth the fuck. That's why fucking what's his name left? Louder with Crowder left. Everybody leaving Daily Wire. Daily Wire stock is going down. The only person I like from Daily Wire is Michael Knowles and fucking and Matt Walsh. Matt Walsh and Michael Knowles. That's the only motherfuckers that keep it real. And they don't talk about the Jews.
No, Michael Knowles is a Zionist.
Exactly. They both Zionists.
Not Matt Walsh.
Not Matt Walsh.
Except,
he said any country that needs another country to depend on them does not deserve to be a country. Change the temperature of your balls and give Jess a girl next.
We already have a girl. We don't need any more.
We have one girl. We might make another one after this baby.
Growing up with hundreds of Soviet paintings.
Hundreds of Soviet paintings.
Dr. Peterson's house, her father's house.
Exactly. They need to leave the Daily Wire. Thank you. Matt Walsh is cool. You're right, Drew. By the way, Drew and Glad, thank y'all for commenting, by the way.
Jordan as your dad. Imagine if your entire childhood...
Shannon didn't drop. He left. Shut up, nigga. No, ESPN came out and said it. His shit does not align with our shit. That's Shannon Sharpe. You're like 10 conversations ago, bro.
Yeah, that's true. I think it was more of a like, here, we're either going to release
He's dropped
this
by ESPN.
Statement,
Exactly.
Yeah, or you're going to have to resign.
Either you drop yourself or we're going to drop you.
Yeah.
Or we're going to drop you for you.
Yeah.
You spent watching Jordan Peterson YouTube videos. My dad is really a lot like he is on YouTube. If you've seen any of his lectures or looked at his old courses, that was kind of what dinner table conversations was like. I learned a lot about psychology. I know a lot about personality. I didn't know it was weird until I was like 24 or until he got famous. And then I realized it was weird. We had 37 different colors of paint in our house, over 100 paintings. All the walls were completely covered in Soviet art. I once had a Lenin painting fall on me while I was sleeping.
Okay, like I said, weird. He's described it as...
They are fucking weird, bro. They are fucking weird, bro. Everybody's fucking weird, bro. These motherfuckers are crazy, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. This is the only podcast, bro. You get unfiltered, unbiased opinions, and we're going to tell it straight up like it is, bro. We're going to call it down the middle.
Looks like
whether it's not right wing, it's not left wing. It ain't none of that shit. Bro, the head of Disney, ESPN, had a coke habit. Dana White forced him out. Oh, I don't know about all that, dude.
What he said? He had a coke habit.
I'm not sure. The CEO of Disney, I wouldn't put it past him.
I was about to say, I wouldn't put it past him either.
Christ is king is anti-Semitic. We all know Christ is the real king. Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior.
That label is anti-Semitic.
Because it is.
I'm subscribing because you are an Astros fan. Let's go! Thank you for the subscription. Cool brother Phil. My brother Phil. Thank you, brother Phil. Hey now, let's go Astros. Let's fucking go, baby.
Hey, we're doing good right now.
Yeah, we are doing good. We got like 400 viewers in here.
I'm talking about the Astros.
We got some, by the way, guys, in case you didn't know, we are streaming on fucking X, Rumble, YouTube, Facebook, and Kick. So we're streaming all that shit on fucking Twitter. On Twitter, thank you for the follow, my brother. On Twitter, we got like 350 fucking viewers right now. So amazing. If you're watching me on Twitter, on X, make sure you drop a follow.
against their religion.
If you say Christ is king, what's their job? How are they the
Hodge
chosen?
twins. The Hodge twins.
Right.
It is anti-Semitic. Christ was anti-Semitic. He said, "You're the synagogue of Satan. Get out of here, you brood of vipers.
Yeah, that's
You're
actually a verse.
I got it wrong
You're
eventually.
the children of the devil." I don't understand how evangelical Christians read this and are like, "They're our friends."
Yeah, they always say they're God's chosen people.
Yeah.
I always hear that from Republicans.
God
And
chosen
then
people.
who are you?
Right.
Who are you worshiping?
If they are God's chosen people, then exactly who are all we? Who are we? Are we God's chosen people? Look at Charleston White. He's reacting to Shannon Sharpe getting exposed by an OnlyFans bitch.
I was waiting for
Talking
this.
like you say, you won't even get on the elevator with a woman by yourself.
He did say that during the interview. I think with Andrew Schultz, he was like, "No, man, I won't get near a woman. I won't even get on an elevator. If I open an elevator." If I open an elevator and a woman's on there, I'm not even getting on the fucking elevator.
Yeah, that was after he offered that $10 million that she didn't want to take.
Exactly, bro. Drew, you gotta wake up to the Jew shit. Drew. I'm just kidding. Therefore, I tell you, the kingdom of God will be taken away from you, given to a nation producing the fruits of it. He was speaking to the Pharisees. Exactly, bro.
How you at the gym and you let this 20-year-old damn little teeny bopper, little old young white bitch get you 50 mil? You offered a pink toe Peckerwood 10 million.
Peckerwood?
Boy, I ain't fucked a white girl about 15, 20 years.
What the?
What I do fuck a white girl, she gonna be a hoe. About a bona fide hoe. A stone
Define normal.
Matter of fact, she might be a porn star or a prostitute, but she ain't gonna be no square bitch. Square bitches, that ain't right. Nigga, come on over here. See, this is why I be in the strip club having fun with them hoes. Cause Jesus kept a hoe.
Jesus, wait. Hey, he getting off his shit now.
Hoe got to walk with Jesus and his 12 disciples. A bitch didn't get to hang out.
He's talking about Mary Magdalene.
Only a hoe did. So I know how important a hoe is. You niggas better learn and start appreciate hoes and leave them pretty bitches alone. I'm telling you, he in the gym working out, looking like a big old black slave with them sweatpants on. Little white girl say you got a baby in your drawer. Girl say your dick is the size of a baby. She called it, come put that big baby.
Yeah, Charleston White be saying shit. He like another Myra. He just be saying shit just to say shit, just to get clicks and shit like that.
No,
bro.
but he was talking about Mary Magdalene. That's why.
Mary Magdalene.
Yeah, because she did follow Jesus, and she was one of his followers, and so yeah, that's what he meant. But that was a little disrespectful.
Watch this clip right here. It says, "Not everything is about race."
They felt annoyed being in an elevator full of black girls. I caught her facial expression, then she ran out the elevator so fast with her dad.
You literally have the camera to her face. Now let's reverse this. A white girl is in the elevator with her white friends, and there's just you, a black girl, with her black dad. The white girl pulls out her phone and starts recording for no reason, zooms into your face and starts laughing with her friends. How would you react? Would you be so jiggly, so happy, or would you be annoyed? To top it off, she posts your face with the video online without your consent or your knowledge, and then captions it, "This black girl just hates white people. We caught her facial expressions in the elevator and she ran off with her dad." Would you be happy or would you be annoyed? This shows you the level and the extent that so many people will go to just to get a reaction out of strangers so they can post it online, act like they're the victims when they're actually the bullies, scream racism when no one even did nothing to them because they crave so much attention.
She right.
And the clout so bad. This girl was minding her business.
That's true.
She should have done the same.
That's true. That's everything that's true.
I bet it smells like weed and
pussy.
And Japanese cherry blossom.
This says, "Bro, so lucky this got caught on camera." Look at this. This bitch tried to slap him. Oh! Sloppy ass bitch.
That's what I thought.
Oh my goodness.
That's what I thought.
He did that shit too smooth too. Look, he put the glasses on as he walked away. He did it
Bro,
too
if a
smooth.
bitch slap you, what you gonna do, bro? Like if
Slap her ass
if I'm a
back.
grown ass man and a bitch slap me, come on, bro.
I'm slapping her ass
I'm slapping her ass back, bro.
Absolutely.
Let's see what this Valentina Gomez got to say.
Muslims have raped over 1 million girls in the UK and have cut off the heads of innocent Christians in Syria because they refuse to bow down to their stupid rock. And the very same fate awaits your sons and daughters unless you send me to Congress, because I'm the only one who's not afraid of them. I'm going to be very honest with you. I didn't have the blessing of being born in America or even call myself a Texan, but you can't tell me that I don't care about Texas. The clowns in the Texas House allowed for a bunch of radical Muslims to take over entire cities. Now, they're trying to turn Texas from a Christian state into the Muslim capital of America. So let me be very clear. America is a Christian nation. So these Muslims can fuck off to any of the 57 Muslim nations. Islam has no place here.
Yeah, but that's America's fault. I feel like that's America's fault for allowing this to happen.
It is.
So you can't be mad at them.
This TikToker says blood and bodies all over the floor to hunt white people.
One way black people achieve true liberation, that's by taking it in blood. There has to be blood all over the floor. There has to be bodies on the floor. There has to be people screaming. And
listen to what this TikToker says.
One way black people achieve true liberation, that's by taking it in blood. There has to be blood all over the floor. There has to be bodies on the floor. There has to be people screaming and crying.
They want to kill white people like Anthony Metcalf, okay?
That is the reality.
They want to kill, this guy's saying for the black people to kill white people like Anthony Metcalf, like Carmelo Anthony stabbed him in the fucking heart and then got $500,000 check.
Reality, and this is what history shows me. No amount of begging, no amount of complaining, no amount of protesting, nada is going to get you your liberation until you take it.
What liberation, bro? Your fucking ancestors paid the price for you to live in a free fucking land, just like everybody else. Black people don't have it no fucking different than white people. I don't understand.
He probably ain't never seen cotton besides a damn cotton ball in his life.
They never had it. They never been a fucking slave. Okay, they have the same opportunities. They have fucking DEI in a lot of fucking places, which I'm against DEI. Better opportunities. One fucking state, I think it was Maryland or fucking up north, they allow $120,000 forgiveness for a black-owned family to buy a house. $120,000 loan forgiveness if you're a black first-time home buyer.
With blood, you see.
Down,
so
Angus.
This is why I sit
Angus,
back and I don't play along with any of these black people talking about it's a spiritual war and this that, because when those cops are going into our neighborhoods and shooting our babies, that's a physical thing. You see, y'all so worried about the spiritual world, but you're not worrying about the world that's right in your face. When we're getting thrown in prison, that's a physical thing, right? Address the physical. You see, this is why I say don't hit my phone until y'all ready to do what y'all know we got to do. When y'all ready to go outside and hunt them white boys, hunt them cops, go to that white boy's neighborhood and fuck his shit up. When y'all ready to do what y'all know we got to do, hit me. But until then, I'm not playing around with y'all because it's all of these excuses for why we don't want to do it. Why? Many of us are scared. You know what I mean? Many of us are complacent in our oppression.
Maryland.
You know, many of us don't want to burn the relationships we have with white people, all of these things. So I'm going to sit back and do my thing. When y'all ready to go outside and take blood, hit me anytime. But you see, a lot of us are not ready to do that. But I'm trying to tell y'all, there is no freedom. There is no liberation.
Bro, BLM and this motherfucker right here is just as bad as a fucking KKK. I'm gonna let y'all know right now, bro.
They worse.
Okay, right here, Washington. Okay, it's not. By the way, Washington, what the? Washington has signed a new law offering $120,000 in forgivable loans exclusively for black first-time homebuyers.
This is great.
This is great. Look at all the...
Washington State's Covenant Homeownership Program provides down payment and closing cost assistance for lower income...
Cops not killing babies in the hood. Exactly. What the fuck they killing babies for? They wouldn't kill no damn babies. They kill the fucking thugs who are fucking robbing and killing people.
First-time home buyers. Lawmakers created the program to address the disproportionate impacts of racial redlining in Washington State. House Bill 1696 modifies the program by adjusting the area median income threshold for program eligibility, introducing loan forgiveness, and modifying the Oversight Committee membership. This modification will create more opportunities to close the racial homeownership gap, which is a very important goal for all of us here in Washington State. Everybody who made this legislation possible. We know it's been like any legislation challenge.
high-calorie women.
Another fucking handout. Another fucking handout. That's everything they want.
But Representative Taylor has been a real champion of this legislation, and so we appreciate your leadership.
In Washington, $120,000 home loan forgiveness for black first-time home buyers.
And let's take a photo.
This is ridiculous. Look at all those.
Golly, bro. Why, like, bro?
6 women up there.
Why you want so many fucking handouts, though, bro? I don't fucking get it.
It's crazy.
This woman says she's keeping her dog after of 11 years after he bit her nose off. For her trying to give him a good night kiss. I tell you, these fucking Rottweilers, bro. It bit off her fucking nose, and she's keeping the dog.
A ton also. After
Seattle's fucking retarded. Yeah, you're
I
right.
went into complete shock. Like, adrenaline definitely took over. I don't remember.
She got her nose bit off by her dog.
As I ran into the bathroom.
Sure, she got the dog nose on.
The fuck out.
She looked like she had a dog nose.
And then James came in. He freaked out. Gave me a t-shirt to like hold on my face.
Bro, I would shoot that dog in the fucking head.
Yeah, you gotta kill it.
Yeah.
You gotta put it down after that.
Single clue where King was. I don't know how he was acting.
She probably ain't got no kids, that's why.
King.
I went to the hospital. I was there from about.
Isn't it black on black the highest shootings in the United States? Of course.
My surgery was.
Black on black is the highest shootings in the United States. United States of Israel.
I think it was like 4 p.m. again.
I have a rot and doesn't bite my nose off. Don't give a good night kiss.
She dumb too for putting her face next to that big ass dog.
I don't have a single clue. For like the first 2 days I was home.
Bro, I don't trust white Rottweilers. I don't fucking trust pit bulls. I don't trust none of these fucking big ass dogs, bro.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. Hell no.
I don't trust none of these fucking big ass dogs. It's crazy. Look at R. Kelly now. He is now performing at birthday parties over the phone from jail. I'm not making this up. R. Kelly is getting in his bag from jail. He's performing over the phone. This is the remixed ignition, hot and fresh out the kitchen.
They trying to hold the blacks down, and R. Kelly found a way in jail.
What's wrong with the blacks? You gotta train them. I don't trust none of these big dogs. I'm sorry, bro. Big ass dog, I ain't fucking with them. I ain't fucking with these big ass dogs.
Come on, man. Wait, okay.
Look at R. Kelly. She's calling R. Kelly from prison.
That's everything they love to do.
How you know it's really R. Kelly though, bro? You gotta have a FaceTime, bro, or something like that.
It's crazy to me because they love to support criminals. That's everything they love to do.
Yeah, that's what they do. All right, guys. On that note, man, we're gonna go ahead and fucking call it. We're gonna wrap this motherfucker up. We're going on 2 hours. Thank you, Drew, for the very high engagement on the podcast. Thank you, my boy Glad. Thank you, Tyson Garcia. Thank you, my boy Angus, of course, all the way in Australia listening from the land down under. Dropping the clues bombs for you. Cool brother Cool brother Phil, thank you. I thank Fat Evan. Everybody who tuned to the podcast, make sure y'all like, follow, subscribe, drop a sub, and make sure y'all tune into the next Gabe Real Podcast. We'll be tuning in with the same shit. We talk about all kinds of shit. Love you too, Drew. Appreciate you for tuning in. And thank you. Like and subscribe, guys. Follow us on all the fucking platforms. You have anything you got to say, babe?
No, thank you guys for hanging out with us for so long. We do appreciate it. It really, really gets us going whenever there's so much engagement.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we do appreciate it. And stay aware, ladies and gentlemen.
I ain't going to say stay woke.
Don't let them Jew you.
Don't let them Jew you. Read The Early Church as the Catholic Church by Joe Heschmeyer. All right. Thank you for that, Glad. I'll make sure I'll screenshot that.
Yeah, keep that.
I'm going to end you on this note, guys.
America, fuck yeah. Coming again to save the motherfucking day. Yeah, America, fuck yeah. Freedom is the only way.
All right, guys. Love y'all. Peace out. Good night. Thank you guys so much. God bless you guys. God bless you. Most of all, God bless you. Peace.